Dragon Quest Tact is already a pretty great game and features a lot of different things that you can do. However, there are a few things that I think the Dragon Quest Tact could do better. First thing, now I don't even have a way to even come up with a pretend module for this. We're just going to go through some things that I would honestly just list and talk about. One of them being the most glaring, and that's a lack of any sort of friend system. So me and Jay kind of brainstormed the other day, and we were talking about the potentials of how a friend system can work. Now, in pretty much any mobile game, especially a RPG type game, there's always been a friend system, so that's always been super nice because there's various perks. In Puzzle and Dragons, there's the PAL points, which is really nice. You get those just from signing on every day or playing dungeons with your team, with your friends and stuff. So this game could do something similar. Maybe every single day you could go to your friends list and you could greet your friends, and you get 100 friend points. We'll call it FP, and maybe it heals you 3 stamina or something. And then there's a banner that's specifically meant for these friend points. Say it's 1000 FP per pull. So at that point you need to have 10 friends. You could greet 10 friends, you get 10 FP, and then it would be 10,000 FP for a multi-pull. So you get 10 pull for having a full list. Say you could have a maximum of 100 friends, and from there you can increase 5 more for 50 gems all the way up to 150. So you could have really a maximum of 150 friends, which is the equivalent of, at that point, say you get 100 points, you would get 15,000 FP every day, which would be enough for 15 pulls. Now these pulls don't have to be anything crazy valuable. Maybe and it has to be geared towards more of new players as well. But say you put a rotation on it, and 1 week it's beast monsters are more likely to spawn in that. You find beast monsters more likely, and there'll be an A rank beast introduced to the game, or even one armored scorpion that can go into it, or unicorn. I don't know if armored scorpion's nature or beast. I haven't checked really. We probably still could, but yeah, say for example this week there's gonna be a beast banner, and it's gonna be capped off by an A rank beast type monster. Oh yeah, he's nature. So maybe Hellion or even unicorn is involved in it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's a 3% chance to pull unicorn, and then you have your regular culprits like Hades Condor or whatnot. Of course you're gonna get a lot of monsters that you've already had already, but you also get items. So you get silver EXP codexes, which would be really nice for pulling those monsters, and it's free just for having friends. This would actually mean that the community would have to be somewhat more intact. This way you could go out and exchange friend codes, and from there go into your free pulls, and you could really maximize how much you could actually get out of the game. And also the 3 stamina would be super nice because it would allow you to play a little bit more. Imagine if you have 150 friends. Maybe they put a cap on it to how much you could actually get. 150 friends, that'd be 450 stamina extra every single day that you would get to play the game. So you could time it right, make it useful, especially if you're farming. You could also tie this into events. Right now we have the Dragon Quest IV event going on. Maybe make the free polls a Dragon Quest IV banner where it has the monsters from the DQ4 story plot, like Peeper and the Labracadoodle, and even maybe Ragnar and Rash of Eric, but have them be very rare, maybe a 2% or 3% chance to pull the A ranks. I feel this would be a great way to introduce new monsters, maybe Bodkin Boyer wouldn't be just tied into this event. Maybe he'd be available in that free polls as well. That'd be super cool, in my opinion anyway. I don't know if you guys think about that as well. But one other thing that would definitely need to be changed as well, and this is a completely different point, is how these awakening material crystals are used. Every day we get one of these master metal swaps, right? And we get different fragments. What if we could use these? Because right now they're really only tied into getting these guys. Where if you click on one of them, you go kuchapoop, and there we are. There's awakening materials for the various families. So A ranks are typically 30, and S ranks are typically 100. It takes forever to get these though, so by the time you get them, the monster you've been saving up for is probably going to be out of contention for top class anyway. I know on my main account, I have like 75 inorganics because I've been saving up to get the one for Killing Machine, because unfortunately I did not pull a dupe of him, which means I don't have the +1 move, and +1 move on Killing Machine makes him, you know, considerably better. But I have a feeling but by the time I actually get enough of these crystals to go ahead and awaken him, over Killing Machine's going to be out, and Killing Machine himself is not really going to be as good in the game anymore. We've already seen casters become more and more prolific in the game as the time has gone on. So it's only a matter of time until Killing Machine's casted out. But what if we could use these guys, especially maybe the Master Metals, because the Master Metals you could use to exchange these. But what if we use, like, and we stop calling them Awakening Materials, and we start calling them like Slime Family Metal. We come in here, and instead of there just being these Awakening Crystals, there's other stuff as well. Maybe there's like a Codex, like a Slime EXP Codex Gold, where instead of giving you 10,000 experience, it gives you 20,000 experience for that family, and can only be used on that family, or has various types of weapons and armors that can only be used with the Slime family, and so on with the other classes as well. I feel like that would really expand the usability for these crystals, because right now they're kind of on the back burner. I'm not gonna lie, like I forget about these all the time. In my main account, I went on the other day and I had 14 of the Master Metal swaps, so I was just like, oh, I haven't even been using them, because it's too cumbersome every single day just to come over and be like, oh, well, I want to get my inorganic today, so I'm just gonna swap it on over. I might as well just save them and not transfer them, but they don't really have any other use. There's no point of saving them. So these are just two things that I would suggest to the game, see if they become a little bit better. Friend system, free banner pulls based upon that friend system. You greet your friends, you get points, you use those points to get banner pulls. Nothing like high class, but just enough to make like free to play a little bit more doable for most players. And maybe throw in like one or two you know, banner mascots that go along with it. You could either have like just a general like free to play monsters and maybe like one standout, or you could just do like a family based event, or even just like an event based scout machine or something like that as well. One, this gives us items for free. Two, this gives us monsters for free if we don't already have them. And then finally, the Awakening Crystals. That's how I would approach it. I'll make these a little bit more usable. For like the slimes, again, like you go into it, you get, maybe if you get like alchemy things, just like, oh, a slime weapon, sword, alchemy, whatever, just so you can go into the alchemy and you can do the equipment changes. I know me and Jay were talking about like how in the arena there is the swap shop. Oh boy, I haven't even done arena yet on this account. I haven't really been playing too much on this account, to be honest. If you scroll down, there is these guys here. Maybe instead of doing like sword alchemy, you do like slime weapon alchemy stone A, slime weapon alchemy stone S. You wouldn't really need an S because no S rank slime stuff as far as I know. But like slime weapon alchemy stone, and then you can use that to upgrade your slime weapons, like your slime saber or your slime wand or stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.